Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores. Toward the middle. Crawford shows it right from the glove.
Everybody, welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric, and the San Francisco Giants lose the game 7-3, the final score. Game 2 of the series did not go well. 7-3, Giants make a little bit of a comeback effort. They strike out about 1 million times. Logan Webb gets no run support. He pitched pretty well, but no run support. What can you do? I said in the chat, it's like the modern day Matt Cain. Reminds me of when Matt Cain used to pitch really well. They just wouldn't get any run support. So unfortunately, Giants lose the game. Try to win the series tomorrow, in danger of losing the first 2 games of the series. Lost the series in New York against the Yankees, and are in danger now of losing this one. Hopefully we win the series and have a 500 road trip, and it won't be that bad going home to play the Royals. A lot of people obviously really upset. I don't like the angle on cameras. I don't like that. Let's see, move it. I had it perfect, and then something got moved around. Anyway, we're scoring like crazy, and then all of a sudden today, we can't get it done. But hey, the chat's working a little bit. I see there. Cy can't win them all. Can't win them all. Jonathan, yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. You can't win them all. Can't expect to win them all. I know we get frustrated, and we're going to jump into the chat. We're going to talk about this game. We're going to recap this game, and that's all we can do, and just try to turn it around tomorrow. But got to give a shout out where shout outs are due, and White Sox played well. I mean, White Sox turned it around today. White Sox fans, they were pissed off yesterday, and now they're happy today. Dylan Cease came in, and he was freaking, just struck out everyone. 8 strikeouts in 5 innings for him. He did walk a bunch of guys, and Giants just couldn't do anything with the walks, which is frustrating. When you get free guys on base, you want to be able to get those runs in. Those are free base runners, and the Giants could not do anything with those free base runners. Diekman came in and pitched well. Bummer pitched well. Lopez pitched well. The entire bullpen for the White Sox, other than maybe Joe Kelly, and I think Joe Kelly is probably still getting used to this new clock thing, because Joe Kelly's he's kind of a slow worker, so he's probably not a fan of the new rules, I bet. But I see it on Kayla. What's up, Robert Rotberg? What's up, Happy Fun Boy, the Canthal Kid? I love Webby, but I'm sorry, he's not a number 1, more like a number 2 or 3 on an actual contending team. Yeah, I mean, he's shown potential to be a number 1, especially in the postseason back in 2021. He had some lights out games, and remember, he's not getting run support. There's not much you can do. I mean, what did Logan Webb's numbers look like today? I mean, when he gave up a couple runs, ended up giving up 4. I'm wrong. He gave up 4 runs today in 5 innings. I know he gave up a couple in the first. I guess Sean Jelly didn't get charged with those runs. Because some runs came across the board when Sean Jelly was on the mound, but he is not going to be responsible for those runs. Those are not earned, and Webb has 4 earned runs. His ERA is 6.55. Is that just today or on the season? I think that's hopefully just today. Oh my gosh, no, that may be on the season actually. 6.55 on the season. Not a great start. You're right. Logan Webb is not looking like an ace at all so far. It's not that he's been terrible. His strikeout stuff was amazing the first game, but he gave up a few runs, gave up a couple of bombs, and then today, his strikeout stuff, not as good. 4 strikeouts. The Giants hitters are striking out like it's going out of style. The Giants hitters struck out 13 times today in 32 at-bats, which is just incredible. I know you're facing Major League pitching, but you're also Major League hitters. It just goes to show, I mean, how dominant these pitchers are this day and age. Or does it go to show that the Giants just stink? I'm not really sure, but we are striking out a lot. and that's bad. The Canthal kid, Bochy would not want to work for Farhan. They are on opposite sides of the spectrum in baseball theory and concepts. We got to check on the Rangers, see how Bochy's doing. I would laugh if I got hit in the infinity stones with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I don't know if I would laugh. Jenny, if you were the Giants manager, what would you do? Jenny Vega is here. Hit the like button, everyone. Hit the like button. Conforto needs to be dropped down in the order. Yeah, Conforto's been striking out a lot. But yeah, it is what it is. So we are good. Let's go through the recap though. People are showing up. What was that noise? What was that sound from my computer? Something. Everything good here? Everything good? Okay, we're still good. We're still live. I heard a noise like something came disconnected. We are freaking golden, ladies and gentlemen. Tough game today. Early. We haven't even had a home game. Once we sweep the Dodgers at Oracle, the attitude's going to be totally different because I will be there at Oracle for this season's stadium review. We do a annual stadium review. Last year, Jenny Vega did it. I'll be doing one this year. And I did one back in 2021 as well. And so I'll be at Oracle for this Dodger series coming up. And let's freaking go. Let's take care of business here. Also, the Royals. Definitely got to take care of business against the Royals. And we still got one more game in Chicago. But this game got started off, well, pretty much right away in the bottom of the first inning. Well, the Giants went 1-2-3. I don't know if it was 1-2-3. I think they worked a walk, but it was a quick top of the first, and up came the White Sox with Andrew Vaughn hitting a double. Andrew Benintendi got a base hit. Luis Robert got a base hit, and before you know it, the Sox were up 1-0. Then they added another one on a Gavin Sheets base hit, made it 2-0. But the Giants had something to say in the in the top half of the second inning. J.D. Davis.
Here's a swing, and there's a high drive deep to right field. This one has a chance way back there. Adios, pelota. J.D. Davis hitting one right down the right field line. We checked those flags in right field that have been blowing so hard straight in toward home plate. They're no longer blowing at all.
So J.D. Davis goes deep, makes it 2-1. Very good to see that. We need to see some good power from him on the season, but that was all the Giants could do. And after that, it took a little bit of time, but in the fifth inning, the White Sox added 2 more, then 3 more in the bottom of the 7th inning. Don't need to go through it all, but Giants we couldn't do anything. We were working walks, we're getting guys on base, and meanwhile, the White Sox, they were just getting it done with the bat, and we had some unfortunate error as well, but at the end of the day, the Giants unable to come back in the top of the 9th inning. It made a little bit of an effort, like I said, with a Jock Peterson double, bringing in Flores and Conforto, but that was too little, too late. 7-3, the final score. That is your recap for today. Brought to you by Joe Boyd, who says the day off messed up our momentum. It messed up our momentum in game 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's up with the days, all the weirdly timed days off this year. I was told again, like it was for rain delays, like 150 years of baseball. No one ever, we're going to put a day off in the middle of the series in case there's a rain out. Like what? No, you just play and you figure it out. If there's a rain out, you figure it out. But that's just I don't know what we're doing, dude. Ever since COVID, dude, everything's out of whack. Like everything is different. Like the world has just changed. So I have no clue what the freak we're doing anymore. Jock striking out 2 different times in key times with runners on, including bases loaded. Cannot happen. He has one jock to do, and that is rake. Yes. What's up, SG Sports Talk channel? How are we doing this afternoon? Doing well. Not loving the game, not loving the outcome of the game, obviously, but it's not going to ruin my day because we're going to lose some games here and there. And I believe if we can win tomorrow and you have a 500 road trip to start this season, it is not that bad. The White Sox are a good team. We're going into Chicago White Sox. We're going to the New York Yankees. You don't expect to go and dominate there. I mean, you go 500. It's not that bad. And besides, it's not like the rest of the NL West has just been, unbeatable. As of now, the Padres are 3-3. The Rockies are 2-4. Boy, they didn't they win their first 2 games? Are they on a 4-game losing streak now? The Diamondbacks are 500, 3-3, and okay, the Dodgers are 4-2. So nobody's and the Giants are 2-3 now. Nobody's has staked a claim on that West yet. It's way too early for that. And I don't know what to say, but tomorrow I knew the matchup, and now I can't remember it, but I'll have to look at that. I think it's Wood, and I can't remember who he's taking on, but I'm about to find out. But yeah, let's check out the box scores for this one. If I can get it up here. I'm gonna have to bring that up here. Okay, so we have the box score for this one. We can see Flores had a hit. Conforto 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts. Villar 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Jock Peterson, that's a terrible day, but at the same time, at least he did work 2 walks. Jocko's 1-for-5 with that double. Like I said, 3 strikeouts, a little too late. Yastrzemski goes 0-for-5, bringing his average to 263 on the year. J.D. Davis 1-for-4 with that bomb. Crawford goes 0-for-3 today. Sable has not done jack shit this season. What happened to that spring training? Blake Sable is turning into Chris Marrero. We have Bryce Johnson with a hit today. He's hitting 500 on the year. Maybe we should go ahead and throw him in the lineup every day. I'm not really sure. And Perez is 0-for-3, hitting 154. And I know he's here for his catching ability, but 154 is going to have to change. That will not cut it. So that's the box score for the starting lineup. And then you check out the bullpen and the pitching today. Obviously, I talked about Webb. Jelly did not look sharp. It was peanut butter jelly time, and it did not work out well. Scott Alexander got a strikeout, and then Tyler Rogers threw a scoreless inning. Shout out to Tyler Rogers, who has not given up a run on the season. So 7-3, your final score. Give me your thoughts in that comment section. Not a whole ton to talk about in this one. Another sad loss. Texas Sports TV, long season ahead, slow start means nothing. It's how you finish. 100%. I'm going to the Giants versus Royals home opener on Friday, the 7th of April. That is awesome. Not going to be able to make it. I'm on a financial budget, so I can't just go to games whenever. But I will be hitting one of those Dodgers games, and then I am going to go on a little vacation. That's just part of the budget that's been planned. And we'll be hitting some minor league parks, some college stadiums and things like that for about a week, and then I'll be back in studio. I might go to one more. I might go to another game. I know they got a Met series coming up soon. I might hit another game or two, but I can't. I got to really focus on the channel this year. This is a big year for Humm Baby Baseball. So the post games are not stopping. Even if I go to a game, we're going to have a post game. It's just not going to be as good because it's going to be in my car. So, I don't love doing car post games, but we're going to be having a lot of car post games upcoming. What's up, Kaiser? Lamont has been great in the leadoff. Do you think we could take the series tomorrow? I surely think we can because it's baseball and we can go tomorrow and win 12-0. But if you want to give an actual prediction, I'm going to have to look at the matchup, which I know the matchup because I just heard it on the radio and I just forgot. Like I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Lance Lynn, right? It's Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn tomorrow against Wood. Is that right or wrong? Let me check this out here. If that's the case, no, Lance Lynn is no joke. Yeah, Lynn against Wood. Giants don't tend to hit very well against really good pitchers. Now, I know Lance Lynn, I don't know if he's at his best in his career right now, but it hadn't been too long ago that he was a very much an elite pitcher. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I would think that the favorites would be the White Sox if you go talk to Las Vegas. But if you talk to me, obviously I got confidence in this team, and I think Wood has looked good. So we'll see how it goes. It could be anybody's game tomorrow. It would be a big win. It would be a big win to get 500 on the road trip and just come home and say, okay, we took care of business. We didn't win them all. We didn't lose them all. We won 3. We lost 3. Let's come home and let's freaking get it going at home now. So yeah, it's all good. All freaking good. Let's get to the chat. Road to 30 subscribers. Going with my family, and I will be at the 415 I'm going to try to go over to the 415 here when I'm there and see if, because I know I'll probably see some familiar faces there. Kayla, amazing. Jenny, yeah, going to be on that TV again like last time when Jock had that crazy game last year. Eric, I'm going to the Giants game on my birthday. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yes, happy birthday when that day comes for sure. I'm anticipating Haniger. Yeah, if Haniger can stay healthy, he's already hurt. I mean, we were so worried about it. Next stop, what's going on? At least you didn't get swept in Milwaukee. No. What's up, Riley Kazama? I hope the Mariners play the Giants in the World Series. That would be a sick World Series matchup. I'll take the Giants against anybody in the World Series, but that would be a cool one. Yes, this hitting coach don't know jack crap. Riley, how you doing today? Mike Valverde, how you doing today? Joe Boy, the Canthal kid. Let's keep it going. And I want to shout out to Courtney Lewis, newest subscriber, and Bo Falcon, the latest donation, $20 super chat. Bo Falcon. I'm not sure if he's here at the moment, but Bo Falcon is amazing. And hasn't been a lot else to say today in the NL West. Nothing much has gone on, and that's what it is. A lot of days off today and whatnot, but Giants unable to get it done. But tomorrow, I'm feeling good about it. So let's freaking go, and we'll see. Obviously, no lineups or anything yet to talk about. It will be at the worst named stadium in baseball, Guaranteed Rate Field. We need a guaranteed freaking win to freaking even up this road trip before we go back home. Dodgers A's 2023 World Series. I would not bet on that. All due respect to the A's. Did check out the A's prospects last night, and I have some video that I'll be putting up in Stockton. Stockton Ports actually had an exhibition game against a Division II team, the college I went to, California State University Stanislaus, and they held their own. It was a 4-2 game going to the bottom of the 8th. I honestly thought the freaking Ports were just going to go deep and just hit. It was going to be like 18-0. But it wasn't. It ended up being an 8-2 game. Ports definitely won, but no home runs, and the pitching looked really good for both sides. It was an entertaining, like a seriously good baseball game. Who knew? So shout out to Stanislaus for giving the A's prospects a freaking game. What's up here? Sports Talk Channel. A's tied with the Guardians 0-0 in the 5th inning. I'm okay training to be a pro wrestler. Oh, you're training to be a pro wrestler. Now that is freaking awesome. That is amazing. SG here. What's up, Mikey Sue's 4 Humm baby? Great to see you again. We are not playing around. We're coming hard this year. Yeah, CSU Stanislaus played the Ports. Benjamin Gonzalez Jr. Yeah, they did. And they freaking played well. They played well. Now, they struck out 12 times, but hey, the Giants strike out 12 times every night. So what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. But yeah, no, I mean, I got video of it. I got to edit it together and throw it up there. But yeah, CSU Stanislaus, actually, I was shocked. I was like, dude, that is freaking awesome, dude. I'm so happy for those guys, because most of those guys, if not all of them, will never play, professional baseball. A couple of them might, but probably the vast majority of them won't. So it's a cool opportunity for them to get to play at a minor league park against, not only at a minor league park, most teams, a lot of teams play at a minor league park, like even high school teams will get to play at a minor league park, but against a professional team. That is a freaking amazing, and with wood bats. Hey, I am in Stanislaus, Eric. Haha, not like college, but in county. Yeah, Stanislaus County. Shout out to Stanislaus County. What do you think of the lineup? San Francisco Giants lineup, I guess you're talking about. What was I going to say? Let me get back to that lineup here. I'm not sure you're just talking about the order, the exact lineup that we put out today. I'm going to have to take another look at it. I don't think that lineups usually in the order of them matter a ton. It does matter, but if you guys are hitting, you guys are hitting. And you want to have, I like Wade in the leadoff. I think someone mentioned that Wade looking good in the leadoff. Yeah, I see he's a good leadoff option as any. You want someone who can get on base, and obviously Wade Jr. is a beast at that. He got on base 3 times today. He's walking almost every time he comes to play. He's got a great on base percentage. So Wade Jr. is elite at that, and he's got a great swing. He's a ideal leadoff guy. Conforto, I don't know why Conforto's second. I mean, you don't want to throw all. And I'm not saying he's a bad hitter, but he has not gotten off to a great start. You don't want to necessarily throw all those guys at the bottom because you do want you want some good, strong options throughout your lineup. But David VR is our third hitter. You know, the third hitter typically is your best hitter. And all due respect to David VR, because I love David VR. Thank you so much. Humm Baby Prospects is a great idea and a terrific channel. I appreciate that. And it's not just going to be, I'm going to get back to the lineup. It's not just going to be like prospects videos. That's going to be a big part of it. But I also want to actually talk college baseball and high school baseball and do some post games and do some rankings and do some things like that. Because with the rule changes, the more the rule changes happen, the more I get pissed off, the more I'm just, here's my thought on it. If you're going to be amateur, I'll just watch amateur. If we're going to do amateur crap, I'll just watch amateur. I'm always going to watch the Giants, of course, in Major League Baseball, but it just makes me more want to focus on these prospects and you can actually, they'll actually talk to you. Big leaguers are a little harder to talk to, because they're freaking famous. The college guys and they'll follow you on Twitter and stuff like that, and get more interactions with them. They're cool. They're awesome, dude. But as I was saying, Wade Jr., Conforto, VR is our third. Now, I love VR, but like back in the 80s, who was our third hitter? Will Clark. In the 90s, Barry Bonds, right? 2010s, Buster Posey. 2020s, David VR. Just let you sleep on that. So we got David VR as our third guy. Jock Peterson's cleanup. Good a cleanup option as any, I guess. Then you have Yaz. I mean, our 3, 4, 5 is VR, Peterson, Yaz. They're fine. They're great. I mean, they all bring power potential. But typically you'd want VR, Peterson, Yaz to be your 7, 8, 9, right? Our 7, 8, 9, JD Davis, Brandon Crawford, Blake Sable, then Perez. So I might have said some of those numbers a little wrong. But yeah, at the end of the day, 7, 8, 9 is Crawford, Sable, Perez. And it's just not that intimidating of a lineup. But yeah, if we play like we did yesterday, it can be. SG Sports Talk, Jelly will be fine. Hoping he helps Jelly get to LA. More like Ghost Runner rule. Gotta go. Oh, God. Get rid of the Ghost Runner rule. Get rid of the Ghost Runner rule. In case you missed it, here is the highlight of the drive of the day. JD Davis.
Here's a swing, and there's a high drive deep to right field. This one has a chance way back there. Adios, pelota. J.D. Davis hitting one right down the right field line. We checked those flags in right field that have been blowing so hard straight in toward home plate. They are no longer blowing at all. And he just lofted a high fly ball that passed the foul pole to the left of the 335-foot marker for the Giants' first run.
So there you have it. J.D. Davis with the big fly. Eric, what's your view of a pitch clock, buddy? My view on the pitch clock? Well, I have to rank the rules. Not every rule do I hate, do I despise. Some rules I kind of like, in a way, anyway. No, I don't know if there's any rule changes that I'm just like jumping up and down and throwing a party over. There are some rule changes I like in some ways and I don't like in other ways, like the pickoff limit. I like the pickoff limit because I don't like when guys throw over there 8 times. It's annoying. I'm one of the ones that boo when the pitcher throws over there 8 times. Pitch the ball, dude. So I like that fact. You can't over there. But I also kind of don't like it because it's just kind of like, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Like the pitcher should be able to hold a runner on if they want to, but now they can't. They can only do it to a certain extent, but it will increase stolen bases. It's one of those, I just want to see how it plays out. The pitch clock, I always said, you put a pitch clock, just don't show it to us. Don't put it in our face and give them enough time so that they don't have to rush. I don't want to rush. Hurry, hit, bat, pitch, bat, pitch. I don't want to rush. Give them enough time on a pitch clock that unless we're sitting there like, dude, what are we doing? Let's go. That's when there should be a violation. That's when there should be a violation. And I don't feel that 15 seconds is enough. I think it should be 20 20, even 20, 22, you know, it doesn't have to be in increments of 5 necessarily. It could be 18. You know, we always like increments of 5 or 10. You know, it was like, how much time left? 10 minutes, 20 minutes. No one ever says like 16, but maybe the best is somewhere like 18 seconds, you know, somewhere in between. Because 15 is really not that much time. And we're seeing the pitch clock violations, and Manny Machado got ejected. There was an ejection today, right, in this game. What happened in this game? Oh, yeah, Tim Anderson. No, I don't know if anyone's asked about it. I haven't seen it. But Tim Anderson looked like he was asking for time and stepped out, assuming he was going to get it. Didn't get time. Webb threw a strike down the middle, and it was strike 3. And sorry, bro. I mean, don't step out of the box. What are you doing? Like, don't step out of the box. You're not guaranteed timeout. And he understandably was frustrated. He's like, dude, you want to look at me? Look at me. And then he started yelling from the dugout at Webb, and finally the ump tossed him, and he said something like, you soft. I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to that mother effer, referring to Webb. Crazy situation there. You know, you just gotta, I don't like umpires for the most part, but at this, you know, you just got to sometimes hold your tongue, man. Go back to the dugout and just don't say nothing. It's hard, but just don't say nothing. That way you don't get thrown out the game. So, the two disengagements, I would say if I was me, I like a limit on the pickoffs because we can't be thrown over there 7-8 times. You talk about bringing a game down and being, you know, the fans are booing and we don't like it. But 3 limit, really 2 disengagements only. I mean, we went from unlimited to 2, unlimited for 150 years to 2. Could we have done 5? I don't know. I guess not. So that's my thoughts on that. I just feel like we just did a lot of rule changes to the extreme all at the same time. Like Kali Oki Connection said, it seems extreme right now. A lot of rule changes all at the same time. Record for most homers in opening weekend already broken. Oh my gosh, ball is juiced. Wow, I didn't realize that. And Giants were a big part of that. We hit a ton of home runs. Not today. We hit 1 today. Thank you, Kona Island. Thank you guys so much, everyone being here. Jock should be our third. Yeah. I mean, I would, obviously everybody probably would have a different lineup. Everybody would have a different lineup, but we're not the manager. Gabe Kapler is. I assume the lineup is his, but I know that he works with the front office and has to kind of do what they say. But ultimately, he's the manager, so the lineup is supposed to be his. And so he's going to put on lineup what he wants to put on. I've never looked at the lineup and been like, what the heck is this crap? What the heck is this crap? Now, personally, who would I put in if I was going to put our best hitter? Who is our best hitter? Who would y'all say is our best pure hitter? Not power hitter, but just who is our Will Clark? Who is our Buster Posey? Shit, I don't know. I don't even know. Flores? I mean, who's the guy that's just going to hit? We don't even have Solano anymore. Somebody who's going to hit consistently. We don't have a lot of those types. I have some guys with good power. VR, Peterson, Yaz, Crawford, but they're kind of low batting average types. So I'm just curious. I may be forgetting somebody. Tyro Estrada. Yeah, Tyro Estrada is a good one, Johnny Cage. I would say Tyro Estrada is the guy. I would say Tyro Estrada, and he's hurt. He was hurt today, so he would be the guy I'd put third. I'd put Tyro Estrada third. That's. I felt like I was forgetting somebody because he's been a little bit injured. Riley says Brandon Crawford is your best hitter, but Brandon Crawford's coming off a year. What did he hit last year? 220? I mean, what's Brandon Crawford's career? Let's do a big sample size. What's Brandon Crawford's career batting average? And I know it's not all about batting average. I'd say it's 250 at best. Could I be wrong? Maybe 260? Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it's better. I'm not giving enough credit, maybe. Let's see. Career batting average, 252. 252. I'm pretty much on the money. 252. Career batting average. Last year, 231. Career on base, 321. He averages about 12, 13, 14 homers a year. I mean, yeah, he hit 24 and 21, and he hit 21 and 15. It's a nice hitter, dude. I can't talk bad about Brandon Crawford. He's a freaking legend, man. I mean, he's freaking amazing. He's going to be on the Giants Wall of Fame someday. He's a Giants freaking legend. But if that's our best hitter, oh my gosh, we got problems. I think Brandon Crawford would agree with that. Like, dude, you're our best hitter. Oh my gosh. Brandon Crawford's great, but he shouldn't be our best hitter. Lamont Wade Jr. could be that guy too. Tyro, yeah, I love Tyro. Why is ya hot? Ali. Yep. Lamont could be that if he has a good year. Last year, just to put in perspective, remember we got Wade for Sean Anderson from the Twins. Wade Jr. he was a decent little prospect for the Twins. He wasn't anything great. He hit like 196 for them his rookie year. And 2021, he came over. He was amazing. Last year, he had 207. So even Wade needs to have a better year. Back to the chat. Before the pitch clock, umpires had the authority to direct pitchers and hitters to get on with the game and get in the box. This timer fundamentally conflicts with baseball being a non-clock sport. Oh yeah, in general, I'm not a fan of a clock in baseball. That's one of the things that's great about baseball. There's no clock. You can't really say that anymore. There's no clock that says when the game is over. The clock is there just to move the game along. So it is different, but still, there is a clock. There's never been a clock, right? Of any. I mean, yeah, I guess there's been some. I don't know. There's never really been a clock of any kind until now. So, yeah, not a fan of the clock. Had faith in Bart to be our hitter. Oh, yeah. I had faith in Bart, too. Bart's not even healthy, and Bart is a high strikeout guy. Giants have a lot of high strikeouts. So I didn't jump up and down over signing Gary Sanchez. In fact, I was like, really? We are striking out way too much. We have low batting average, high strikeout, big power types. And to rectify that, we sign the ultimate low batting average, high strikeout, big power guy, and that's Gary Sanchez. I mean, maybe the ultimate is Aaron Judge, but he actually keeps his batting average pretty decent and hits a ton of home runs, although he does strike out quite a bit. But of course, we'll take Aaron Judge. What's up, hey, Eric? What happens if we run out of mound visits this season? Like, do we get a penalty? I guess you just can't visit the mound anymore. If you try to do it and you're out, I don't know what happens. Can I join you on your YouTube channel after San Francisco Giants for the post-game show, SG Sports Talk? I know you've been asking me that. Yeah, we'll get that done this year for sure. I apologize that we haven't got that done yet, SG Sports Talk. Not today because I'm almost really wrapping it up. But next stop, Casey Schmidt for you guys on the way. Yeah, we have guys in the minor leagues. The minor league season has started. I'll definitely be hitting some River Cats games this year, and I'll have some River Cats footage and River Cats talk, not to mention San Jose Giants. Probably not the Flying Squirrels, being that they're in freaking Virginia. But we will have some minor league talk, and we're going to cover the draft this year, too. I cannot wait for the draft. There are guys I love this year in the draft, and I'm actually for the first time planning to do the second round and third round and as well over on Humm Baby Prospects. We'll have the first round here on Humm Baby on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. We'll have rounds 2 and 3 over on Humm Baby Prospects because there is so many great prospects that are going to be available this year in the draft, such as Tommy Troy from freaking Stanford is a freaking beast. Keep the composure, guys. Keep our composure. Thank you, Mike Valverde. Yes, doing a great job with the draft. Yeah. I'm hoping that we take freaking Tommy Troy because it's a dude who can actually hit. Not just for power, but the dude can hit. I think that's his name. I hope I'm saying his name right. I just want to make sure. Yeah, Tommy Troy. Yeah, Tommy Troy is a local dude, born in San Jose. This season, he's hitting .413. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not it. .413 in 80 at-bats. He has 33 hits, 3 home runs, like I said, not a massive power dude. He could develop power, but just a great, great hitter. And he is going to, he's probably going to go in the first round, but Giants, I'm hoping he's still there when the Giants get our pick. So that's just one guy I'd like to get, but obviously I'm a little bit biased because he's playing at Stanford. Keep the composure. Riley Brady, the Karaoke Connection. What's Layla's idea? What's the idea? I missed it. I don't see it. Kayla's idea. Keep the composure. Sorry about that. Eric, you need to make a song called Keep Our Composure. I do. I got my guitar. I need to write that song. That needs to happen. Maybe that needs to be a bonus track on the new album. I think your idea is to write that song. I want to see you on Reggie Crawford as the Giants. Yeah, Reggie Crawford this year. A lot of prospects, dude. I'm big into the prospects. It's just a matter of time, though. I have so much going on with the Humm Baby Baseball channel, with some of my other channels, and I'm trying to now grow the Prospects channel, and I want to hit those games, but I also got to do the Giants game. I got to do the post-game shows. By the way, I did talk to Travis from SF Bay Area Sports Tech. He may be doing a few post-games this year for me to stand in for me if I'm too busy, but hey, Travis does a great job, so appreciate that to SF Bay Area Sports Talk. But yeah, the song has to happen. Your stuff is so good. You got Mets fan in New York following your channels. My dad was a Giants fan going back to New York, so keep it good. Thank you so much. Next stop. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. The strikeouts are bad. Anybody who's plays baseball like I do and think that we're going to go up there and actually not strike out. The major league hitters can't stop striking out. Like, dude, it just goes to show how hard it must be. I cannot imagine trying to face a major league pitcher. It would make you like you could be a really good hitter, and it'll probably look like you never swung a bat in your life. Like, these guys are just incredible. But that's really no excuse to strike out freaking 12 plus times every night. We have to cut back on the strikeouts. Thank you again, everybody. I do appreciate it. What do we have here? Salvation Army Rancho Cordova Corps donated $1.99 through Super Chat, and I really do appreciate that. That is amazing. Batters will need some time to get going again. Yeah, the W's and the losses are all that matters. We got to get the W's. We can strike out a million times as long as we win. But guess what? It's hard to win when you keep striking out. You can't even get walks in. We got so many walks. We had guys on base. We had the bases loaded, left the bases loaded, which is something the Giants are really good at. And then we start the comeback in the ninth inning. We start that comeback in the seventh. You score 2. You're down by 4. You have 2 more runs to catch up more. Instead, we don't start the comeback till the ninth freaking inning. Jenny Vega, not a fan. I know Jenny Vega, not a fan of Perez. I correct me if I'm wrong. Definitely not a fan of the Giants hitting coach. The Giants coaching staff has been nuts. I haven't even covered it ever since they hired 8,000 people. But I believe their hitting coach is okay. I actually have to look through the list of coaches. I'll bring it up on the screen. They got more coaches. Yeah, they got more coaches than fans. Okay. Not really, but yeah. So we got Gabe, we got Craig Albernaz, the bullpen coach, Andrew Bailey, who was a former rookie of the year with the A's, still our pitching coach, Brian Bannister, still there. Kai Correa is still there. Pedro Guerrero. I don't think that's a different Pedro Guerrero. From the Dodgers, assistant hitting coach. A lot of these guys have been here for a little while. JP, obviously, Nick Ortiz, Antoine Richardson, still our first base coach. Mark Hallberg, Alyssa Nacken, and where's that? Did I walk right? Oh, yeah, Justin Veal, our hitting coach right here. So, yeah, I mean, dude, this is a massive. Back in the day, there was freaking 4 coaches. Fernando Perez. Yeah, we got people everywhere. Tyru Umatsu's been he's been with the team for a long time in different roles. He's the assistant coach this year. So we got a lot of mother freaking coaches. But so it's hard to say whose fault it is. We're striking out a lot. Do you blame the hitting coach? I don't know. I don't tend to blame hitting coaches in major league level because it's like, these guys should know how to hit by this point. I mean, your job is not to show them how to hold the bat, show them how to stop striking out. Your job is just to I think, keep track of the different pitchers they're facing and help them out, and that's part of it though. And if you're striking out a lot, I mean, yeah, someone has got to answer for that. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kayla, JCCG, SCSG, loyalty above all laws. Eric, you should make a song called Giants Stop Striking Out. That could be one. The Karaoke Connection, Jenny Vega. We can get Will Clark. Yeah, I don't know. Will Clark is not interested in being a hitting coach. Barry Bonds was even a hitting coach for the Florida or Miami Marlins, but Bonds just didn't work out because all he wants to do is work with hitters. He didn't want to go on his laptop and study all the different pitchers that they're going to be facing and do all this research. He just wanted to go out to the batting cage and just give some pointers. I think that's what he wants to do. And that's kind of what he does here in the last few years for the Giants organization during spring training and stuff, but he's not a full-time coach. I would think dude, why not? I don't know, man. I don't know. No one's going to turn into Barry Bonds just because he tells you, because these kind of hitters, these hitters are that good. They don't even understand, why you can't hit. I don't remember who it was, like Cal Ripken Jr. or somebody who was trying to give someone some pointers on how to hit a curveball. And it's this really sharp curveball that somebody was throwing. And Cal went up there and said, let me show you how you do this. You just go like this. You watch the ball. You figure out where it's going to go. You go pop, and he popped a few of them. He's like, you see? And the other guy went in and he started missing. Cal's like, why are you not just hitting the ball, dude? What's wrong with you? They don't understand. Like, it's hard. But they're naturals. So just because you're a really good hitter doesn't mean you're going to be a good hitting coach. But yeah, I'd love to have Will Clark as a hitting coach. Bring up Will the Thrill as a hitting coach, or Bonds as a hitting coach. That would be sick. That would be sick. Buster Posey as a hitting coach. I just don't know. I don't know if he could turn it. Buster Posey tells he lives in Georgia or whatever. I know he doesn't want to come over. Travel and all that. I mean, imagine, you got to be some people are just baseball lifers as far as playing. Once their playing career's over, they just want to go kind of just, show up here time to time. The true baseball lifer, hardcores, yeah, they'll stay into coaching. They will travel. They'll go with the peanut butter jellies on the bus until they're freaking 85 years old and never, leave the game. That's the lifers, man. And you want guys like that, just love to be around the game. Getting on base is a lot more important than hitting a home run or trying for one. Yeah, I'd say it's more important than trying for one and striking out all the time, for sure. Yeah, Bonds is a consultant for the Giants, but he's just not like full-time working with the hitters. But yeah, Will Clark's been a consultant. JT Snow has been a consultant. But these guys probably aren't interested in going on the bus trips. And they're not really that many bus trips, but flying all over the country all the time and whatnot, which you'd have to do. But JT Snow is awesome. We've had a lot of great hitters. We don't even have a JT Snow right now. Thairo Estrada might be our best hitter. Our just pure hitter might be. I'm looking at the active roster right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Bryce Johnson's a solid hitter, believe it or not. I can't sit here and say Bryce Johnson's the best hitter on the team, but he's constantly hits above 300 in the minor leagues. That's the minor league, so he hasn't really had a chance to prove himself, but he's a really good hitter. Matt Beatty's a fantastic. These guys are good hitters, but we just lack like that all-star caliber guy who's going to hit over 300 pretty much every year, and he just drives in runs, and he's got some good power. Thairo Estrada might be the man. He might be the one. He's hitting 375, 6 for 16 on this young season. I hope he's the guy, man. It was a great pickup from the Yankees, regardless if he's our best hitter. That was a great pickup from the Yankees, picking up Estrada. I remember when he came over to the River Cats, I didn't know who he was. I was like, Thairo Estrada. I was like, who's this kid? Boom, he knocked a home run. I was like, dang. Not bad at all. But let's keep our composure, guys. I appreciate all the support. Like, would it help, Eric, if we both knew how to? It's freaking can't imagine. I would pay money just to have one at bat against a big league hit pitcher just to see how insane it is. I can't imagine. It just would be fun just to try. But these guys are striking out. So thank you guys so much for the support. We have SG Sports Talk channel. Welcome to Single A. Holy Moses. Thank you so much for that support. That is amazing. And D Porter, con los $10. Hola a todos, mis amigos. The White Sox are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. I should have started with that. And look at it. Y'all already know. The White Sox are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. We just hit 7 home runs off them yesterday, took them out like nothing. If you want to crown them, then you can crown them, but they are who we thought they were. Thank you so much, Deep Porter. The White Sox are exactly who we thought they were. We will prove it tomorrow. Thank you, Deep Porter, for that super chat. Thank you, SG Sports Talk channel, for becoming a member. Welcome to the team. So awesome. Matt Williams. Unfortunately, Matt Williams is having some health problems right now, and he's going to be out for a little while. And I believe it's cancer related. So definitely thinking about Matt Williams. I think they caught it early, so I think he has a good chance to beat it and everything. But definitely, my thoughts are with the great Matt Williams. I used to copy his batting stance. He would like, this thing. Like, got something on your cheek? What is wrong with you? And you go like this. This is the craziest batting stance. I try to hit like that. I was like, I cannot hit like that. But yeah, Matt Williams is the man, dude. Are the Giants getting a wild card spot? Way too soon to say. I think they have a chance. Eric Simone has a question, and they asked, are the Giants getting into the postseason? Too early to say. Too early to say. Too early to say. But yeah, a lot of great Giants over the years. I'll take any. I'll take Kevin Mitchell, dude. I'll take Kevin Mitchell as a freaking hitting coach. I'll take any one of the great hitters of the past just to see him in uniform and back with the Giants. He was my favorite player growing up. Kevin Mitchell was my original favorite player until we got Bonds in '93. He was pretty much my favorite player throughout. I had favorites here and there. Once he left, 2008. That was just right before Posey came up. I don't really know who my favorite player was at that time. If I had one, probably would be Lincecum because, let's be honest, he was a freaking machine. Once we got Posey, I was like, dude, Posey's awesome. I liked Longoria when we picked up Longoria because he's always been one of my favorites, even when he was with the Rays. Loved McCutchen for the short time we had him. But, yeah. I like the pitch clock, so the game will not end after 10 o'clock. I know you can stay up later, and not everyone stay up to the ninth inning. No. Hey, man, if you like the fact that it shortens the games up, I don't necessarily like 3.5 hour, 4 hour games either. But it's just like, okay, why did we do all this other stuff then? Why did we bother making the runner go straight to first with 4 balls? That didn't do crap. That just makes the game cheapen it and more amateur. Why don't we bring that back? Let's bring something back. Now that we got the game flowing, can we make them throw 4 balls again if you want to intentionally walk someone so we're not like freaking local softball? Can we get rid of the runner at second base rule? Obviously not, because we were going to get rid of it and they brought it back. Can we get rid of that? Since the game flows now, since the game flows with the pitch clock, why do we still have all this other bullcrap amateur stuff that barely makes the game faster? Barely makes a difference. Can we get rid of the 3-batter minimum now that the game flows? Pace of play. All right, I'm done with my rant. Thank you guys so much today. I appreciate all the support, the super chats, and the great support here. I'm just saying, I met Timmy's parents once at a spring training game. Lincecum was a beast. Yeah. Tim Lincecum was a machine, dude. He was probably my favorite player back in 08, 09-ish. I love Buster Posey. What about now? I don't even know. Logan Webb's a machine like right now. I think it's got to be Flores, dude, because I just love his clutch, man. I love Flores' clutch, dude. Flores has an interesting at bat too. I have to practice it a little bit. He kind of goes like this when he's getting ready. I don't even know how it's just a real interesting stance, but it works for him. I like his stance. There's one guy who used to play on the Giants. I can't remember. He was like Dave Martinez, I think, who's a manager. Dave Martinez used to just statue, right? Dave Martinez would come later. I'm like, dang, man, how do you hit like that? Brian Wilson was a beast, obviously. Fear the Beard. Do we got a Brian Wilson? I don't have a bobble, but I got a gnome somewhere. I got a Brian Wilson gnome back there. Yeah, Brian Wilson is a machine. Loved Brian Wilson. Loved Romo. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Dave Dravecki. What a great story. I got both of his books signed, both books. Dave Dravecki. Great story. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. I gotta roll. You gotta roll. We got stuff to do, but we'll be back tomorrow for the post-game Giants White Sox game 3. It's a huge one. If we lose again tomorrow, I won't be as forgiving. We want to go 3-3 on this road trip to come back home, take out the Royals, sweep the Royals, and then at least win the series against LA, preferably sweep LA. So let's go, and then we go on another road trip, and then we take on the Mets. So a lot of good games coming up, a lot of fun stuff. They're heading to Houston in May. Gonna try to go to one of those games. Houston Astros too. Lots of great games coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. Thank you for the new member. I really do appreciate that SG joining. It means a lot. And D Porter for the super chat. And earlier Rancho Cordova Core for the super chat as well. And Solo Thoughts on Sports. See you as well. Thank you guys so much, everyone. The Karaoke Connection. I want to win tomorrow. We got to make it happen. It has to happen. JC Rock here. Yep. Aubrey Huff. I even liked Aubrey Huff back in the day. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I was a fan. I loved that 2010 team. Loved everyone on that team. That was an amazing freaking team. And hey, that's the kind of thing we got to do. We got to have some of these guys just have to step it up like that team did. And we are probably, honestly, last thing I'm gonna say, this team just is missing something. And if this team can hang in there, we just got to win enough games to let this front office make some trades at the trade deadline. We have to be buyers, not sellers. It's a long time before we really get into that kind of talk. But if we can be buyers at the trade deadline and get some help, get a key arm in the rotation, get a top of the line arm and a freaking top of the line bat, and then we go for it. At least that's what I hope happens. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Hit a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. You guys know what to do. Thank you for the great support. It's absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe people actually show up to my streams. 32 in the chat. Y'all are great. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much, and good night.
Here's a swing, and there's a high drive deep to right field. This one has a chance way back there. Adios, pelota. J.D. Davis hitting one right down the right field line. We checked those flags in right field that have been blowing so hard straight in toward home plate. They are no longer blowing at all. And he just lofted a high fly ball that passed the foul pole to the left of the 335-foot marker.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
We got to make the small things just unforgettable.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody.
Bart hits a high drive to left. He got this one out of here.
Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that. The show goes on.
The ball is hit deep. Left center field. Way back there. Adios, pelota.
This is my home. I ain't going nowhere. Drive to the center. Davidson the move. That's hit to center field and pretty well struck. Bellinger back, and that one onto the berm and gone.
Deep to left field. Still going. Goodbye! A two-run homer. for David Villar. Swing, there's a high drive into deep left center field. Way back there, still going, and adios! Pelota! Deep center. Veerling back. Warning track. Wall, it's gone!
High drive. Center field. Allen back. Out of here.
Swings and misses at the 0-2. Pitch to Schwarber, swung on and missed. Strike three swinging.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a changeup. Quick throwing inning.
Swing and a miss. Stripling, another punch out. Strikeout for Stripling.
2-2. Tellez strikes out swinging.
The ball crossed him up, got the second strike with the slider.
Got him.
Swing!
And a miss.
High drive. Left field. Garrett back. Out of here. They was Strider to center field. And Bellinger back. And out of here. Proctor lifts one to left. And a pretty good ride. And it is out of here. High drive. Down the left field line. Out of here. And this game is over.
Barrel, rush, this is on its way! 3-run home run! Mitch Haniger! Gonzalez, high drive down the right field line, hooking toward the corner, and it is gone!
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. Ay, 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 ay. Móntate, móntate en esta troquita que tengo gasolina para 3 carreras.
Are you okay? I'm good. That's hammered left field, Casey Schmidt. That one deep in the back edge of the berm.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Norby. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball at 95 miles an hour. 9 straight strikeouts for Kyle Harrison through the first 3 innings tonight.
The game as he swings here and hammers it high and deep center field. This one way back. It is gone.